In a chamber famous for its polished speeches and choreographed debates, one member of Parliament just tore up the script. His words froze the House of Commons, silenced the Speaker, and left even his own party grasping for a response. It wasn't just a statement, it was a political detonation. What could possibly be so powerful that it rocked the core of Westminster? You're about to find out. But before we dive into this dramatic moment in British politics, help us keep bringing you raw, unfiltered insight from inside the halls of power. Tap the like button and subscribe to Britain Briefed. Most of you, 98%, in fact, watch our content without subscribing. It's free, and it fuels our mission to report the truth without spin. Now, back to what really went down. The MP began with a bombshell. "I just got off the phone with Tom Smith, the union leader at the blast furnaces in Scunthorpe," he said. "My number one concern right now is the nearly 3,000 workers whose livelihoods rely on that plant." He wasn't there for theatrics. He was there to sound the alarm. "For 135 years, he continued, we've produced some of the best steel in the world, right here in Lincolnshire. And we're not going to stand by while cheap, substandard Chinese steel destroys what we've built." He acknowledged that some might feel a sense of relief today, but made it clear this moment was politically charged. He extended praise to the chair of the Business Committee for what he called a thoughtful, strategic speech, but didn't hold back against critics. "I question the endless attacks from the Liberal Democrats. This isn't the time for political point scoring." Then came a rare thing in politics, an admission. "Yes, we sold British steel to Jingyi, a Chinese company. That was a mistake, I admit it, but where were the voices of concern back then? When our business secretary was covering wages from government funds, or when we stepped in to save Sheffield Forgemasters, where was the outrage?" He urged the chamber to stop finger-pointing and start collaborating. "The steel crisis," he explained, "is far from simple. The core of the problem. We are burdening our own industry with the highest energy costs in the developed world," he said. "Steel produced in Scunthorpe costs nearly double what it does in South Korea or the US. Why? Because our own policies are making us uncompetitive." He denounced what he called unrealistic green energy surcharges that are crippling domestic production. His tone then sharpened. "Let's not kid ourselves. There's no such thing as a private company in China. They're all extensions of an authoritarian regime. They don't care about British steelworkers. They don't care about our national interests. Never again should we allow strategic industries like steel to fall into the hands of China, Russia, or any foreign power that doesn't share our values." He didn't spare himself from criticism either. "Yes, I was part of the government that made this mistake," he said. "But where was the outrage then? Silence. It's always easy to be wise after the fact." He finished with a firm declaration. "My priority is, and always will be, my steelworkers and their families. Their future is on the line. We need to wake up, before it's too late." That was a speech the chamber won't forget anytime soon. In a parliament often accused of dodging hard truths, this MP dropped a truth bomb that landed squarely on the front bench. But what happens next, for the party, the public, and the power struggle ahead, remains to be seen. Let us know your take in the comments. And if that moment hit you as hard as it hit Westminster, smash that like button and subscribe to Britain Briefed. We're here to expose what really happens behind those historic doors, and your support makes it possible. Catch you in the next political showdown.